Hey guys, welcome back to Angela, and on this topic I wanted to talk about how the narcissist preys on your given instincts, and they're absent, especially when they're preying on the youth, or they're preying on, people who are comfortable, and the elderly or ill, or are having so much trauma or chaos in their life, or are feeling pressured in their life to do certain things, and they can't trust their intuition, their own instincts. So one thing about human beings that I realized, just from my observation, is that most human beings that are falling prey to the narcissist predator aren't predators themselves, right? And not only are they not predators themselves, but they're unaware of how to spot a predator. You're waiting for someone to do the wrong thing in order to say that's a predator coming for me, instead of knowing by instinct, by feeling. As soon as you look at that person, you can tell, you should be able to tell that it's a predator. You should be able to tell that it's nothing like you. It's not the same frequency. It looks completely different from you. And it has nothing to do with ethnicity. It has nothing to do with culture or anything like that. It's a predator. What does that predator eat? Empaths. What kind of empaths? Every predator likes different animals, different types of animals, different types of foods. Some snacks that you give an animal, they prefer more than others, right? You give your pet different snacks, it picks one, and once it picks that snack, that's what it wants all the time. Then once it realizes that you're giving them something that they like, they bite the hand that feeds them, meaning that the moment you stop giving that snack, it bites you, it's upset, it's angry, it's throwing a tantrum, right? Now, they have to put their foot down. Even though you're the one that's giving your fuel, your supply away, they have to put their foot down. They have to scream and yell to get their way. They have to destroy you to get their way. And you're sitting here. I'm the one giving you supply. I'm the one giving you energy, predator. That predator doesn't care. That predator is looking to hunt you down. Well, if you can't provide me with something, then I'm just going to get you. Because how strong can you be to give me your supply? It's trying to undermine you. It's playing games. And this could be your own child. This could be anyone. It wants to control you, right? It thinks it knows everything there is to know about you. When you're growing, when you're changing, they don't see that. All they see is, I want my snack. You upset me. You made me angry. I want my supply. You've upset me. Things aren't going my way. You want to control when I have my snack. You shouldn't be able to control that. They don't care about the hard work that you put into to give them that fuel. They don't care that you're doing your very best. The narcissist predator found you and preyed on you for a particular reason. And that's because you're not using your intuition, and you're not using your senses, and you're not conscious of what you're doing. And you're only as conscious as the information that you know and you've seen. And the more information you gather and you change, They try to keep you stagnant so that they can keep getting their snack, keep fueling themselves. It's not like you're giving, and when you're not giving, they're still showing you affection. They're still nice to you. When you're not giving, eventually they get angry, they get upset. They're all over the place. They're tearing things up. They're playing stupid with you. They're making it seem like it was an accident, but it was no accident, that they're smarter than what they look like. So now you know the patterns, right? You know the patterns, and that's what you start looking for in people, and you start seeing it all over the place, and you're assuming everyone's a narcissist, and some people are just playing the game of the narcissist. And they're really laughing at them. They're playing the game with the narcissist, but they're really laughing at them. And the narcissist is mad. The narcissist talks bad about those people because they can't prey on those people. They come around those people and they still can't prey on them, no matter how powerful they think they are. So what I realized about human beings, at least 90% of human beings, are not conscious, not all the way. They just have a lot of information. What I also realized is that the human beings don't know how to trust their intuition, their nature. When you get around these type of people, you're thinking you're having butterflies. You're thinking to yourself, no one's perfect. No, I can't expect too much out of this person. You're making excuses. You keep saying things to force yourself to believe that this is what it takes to be in a relationship. That you shouldn't have to. You even tell yourself, I don't need anything from this person. But without a goal, you have nothing. And that's what the narcissist looks for someone that doesn't have a specific place to place their energy. So the narcissist preys on the fact that you don't have a direction. You don't have, patience to keep doing the same thing and stick to it, right? And they feel as if you do, even if that was the case, they can fool you in directing all of your supply on them. So with animals, right, they communicate in many different ways. Telepathically, through touch, through feeling, through hearing, through smell. This is why certain animals can smell when you're ovulating. They can smell when you're in heat. They can smell, when you're fearful. They can see it. They can smell it, and they can feel your heartbeat. They can literally hear. They can feel and hear your heartbeat. They can feel the vibrations of you freezing up because you're afraid. And that's when they attack. And this animal could be an animal that never hurts anyone, but it's finally put themselves in a position where now they're the predator because they finally sense the same fear that they have within themselves. So the narcissist goes for people that have the same fear as themselves, but then tries to put you down so that they can seem like they're on top, like they're the top dog, right? Like they're fearless, like they're strong and you're weak. But if you're really a strong person, you wouldn't have to cling on to someone to say you're strong, right? Which makes no sense. And that's the thing that drives you nuts about the narcissist, is that things don't make sense. When you do things, when you want your way, you treat others well. You go out into the world saying to yourself, if I treat others good, I'm going to be able to get my way, because people are going to be in a happy mood and everything's going to flow perfectly. They're in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm projecting good energy to them. They're projecting it back to me. And that's how I get my blessings. Not the narcissist. They're thinking, why are you apologizing to that person, making yourself look weak? Why are you saying, excuse me? They're a nobody. Very predatorial. Very, very predatorial. And they'll put people down to get their way. They'll lie. They'll say things that aren't even true to get their way, to get their snack, to get their supply. So while you're blinded by narcissists, you cannot use your intuition. You cannot see. You do not have spiritual eyes if you're around any narcissist. You do not have spiritual eyes if you're around people that you think aren't narcissists and really are. You do not have spiritual eyes if you're telling yourself, this is my best friend, this is my partner, this is this, and this is why I have to remain loyal to this person, even if I know what they're doing to others. Because that energy follows. Wherever the narcissist goes, that energy follows the narcissist. So you're battling with the narcissist energy. You want the person. You want the shell. You want the person that you thought that they were. But that person is wearing a mask. That person is just a predator. It has no feelings. Its intuition tells it to attack anytime it sees a vulnerability. Every single time. So you grow tough skin, right? You're strong. You realize these people will bite the hand that feeds them. It doesn't matter how nice you are. The people that say they will never do that, they will never switch on you, they'll do the same thing. They'll make it seem like they were there for you and you weren't there for them, right? So once I left this toxic relationship, my intuition, my third eye, whatever you want to call it, changed, because now I knew how to spot the predator. Now I knew that the predator only wanted supply. And then you look at people and you look to see if they're predators. What do they want? What are they looking for? It could be the slightest thing, because the narcissist feels like any little thing you do for them, they get over on you. Any tiny little thing. So the feeling that you're going to get is not necessarily afraid, but your body will give you a warning. You will feel the vibrations. For some of you, you will see the colors. You will see the darkness. Your body will vibrate. There'll be vibrations going through your body while that person is walking, towards you. When they're walking your way, this person can be a mile away. It's like knowing someone is calling you over the phone, right? And then they call you. Or knowing someone is coming to your door and then they come to your door and they're there. Your instincts get stronger in time that you get away from these people. Now you can sense them, not just your family, not just the people closest to you, all of them. Your spidey senses are tingling, and your spidey senses won't stop tingling until they're gone. Or if you're having conversations with these people and you say something wrong, or you say something that they don't like, or they smell the empathy on you, the predator in them comes and it turns on and it vibrates, and you wake up and you're like, predator, he's upset, she's upset. and you clean it up real quick to throw them off. To throw them off, to show them, I don't want anything with you. I see you. No offense, respect, right? I'm not the predator that you want. So you'll notice your senses changing. Your smell. You go to certain places, or you go into certain rooms, or you get into the car and you smell something. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Do you smell what the narcissist is cooking? Because your instincts will tell you what they're cooking up for you. And once they realize you know what they're cooking up for you, now they're trying to run with the food, and it's not even cooked all the way. And then they come back like, I was going to share some with you. I got robbed, So these people will come back after they preyed on you, just to see if your instincts can finally tell that they are not who you think that they are, and they're only there for supply and energy. You'll have dreams that this predator is trying to use other people to get to you, the past supply, the new supply. You'll have vivid dreams of what the person looks like. It's information that is being transmitted to you by the universe without your sensory system being attached to the World Wide Web. Everyone is stuck on their phones. They're living in another world. They're living in the internet world. They have entered the net, the web of lies. And everywhere they turn, they have information, but they still can't understand. So once I had the intuitions coming to me and I trusted them, I realized that I had been gaslit by the system, by the narcissist, and I erased everything that I believed in. Once I did that, information started flowing through me immediately. I started to feel people's energy. I started to see things, witness things, and I realized how smart animals are, and I realized how smart human beings are, but how much power is being taken away each and every day through many different sources. So once I built my energy back up and it wasn't low, when I would have dreams, the narcissist tried to destroy me. He showed me with, my own eyes, he showed me what he was doing. He showed me the deceit. He showed me everything I needed to see to hurt me, to destroy me. But little did they know, I had already dreamed of everything they would do. And I was already prepared to go through it. I was okay with seeing it with my own eyes because I had already seen it with my spiritual eyes, because my senses were on another level at this point. If I touched an item, I knew where that item had been, who it had been with. The narcissist leaves things all around you, and you're not thinking anything of it. Maybe a supply gifted them something. You're not thinking anything of it. Once you build your energy, you can feel energy, meaning that you touch that item and you can feel the energy and where it came from. You will even see pictures, vivid pictures in your mind of who gave this to that person. How did they feel at that moment? And when I trusted that and I moved on with my life and I ran across other people, I was able to shake people's hands. And as soon as I shook that person's hand, my mind, God, is telling me, this person knows this person knows this person knows that. And these are people that are not connected to each other. It's like being on the internet and you're being suggested friends. All I did is touch that person and I'm being suggested all the common people we're connected to. And that's when I realized that nothing is an accident. They preyed on you, but they played themselves. So I hope that this message, you guys, was helpful for your healing, for your understanding on how the narcissist looks at supply. They look at it as a snack. They don't look at you like a person. They're not crying over you. They're not there for you. They don't have your back. So I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace, and your healing. If you guys enjoyed this message, do not forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you guys want to book a session with me, give me 24 hours. You guys, my information will be on the description box. And I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace, and your healing. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.